Good day, everybody. My name is Awesomecrunch and welcome back to Subnautica Experimental. Now, this episode, there's been some updates to the Precursor bases. There's actually been 2 new Precursor things installed. Well, probably about 4, because there's a couple of the same thing in the same place. It's confusing. But basically, what I did last episode was I typed in play Sunbeam FX, which does not... it doesn't... play it properly. It kind of glitches through the gun really slowly and it's not timed up. So what you can actually do is just type in precursor gun aim, which is what I should have been doing. And I've used that command before, I just completely forgot. So we'll watch it again from this position now. Devs told me that they, well, one of the devs told me that they put the gun more vertical so it looked more like a tower, I think, was what they said. So that when you see it first time, it's not obviously a gun, it just looks like a big building. Which is awesome, actually, I think. So it's automatically looking at it. Well, it's aiming at something. Can't see the sunbeam just yet. Though I do believe the sunbeam comes in a little bit earlier now.
Broadcast from the sunbeam.
I don't know.
I don't believe it. There's someone down there. Aurora, survivor. We have your PDA signature. I don't know how you walked away from that wreck, let alone survived since then. We'll be happy to bring you on board and hightail back to Federation space.
You can see
Stand back. We're approaching the landing site now. Breaking atmosphere in 5, 4, 3. What is that? No, the red spot.
Well, what is that exactly? Because there's no. Well, that was interesting. There was no actual. There was no. There was no sunbeam. Well, you get the rough idea. It's exactly the same ship comes in. You get the rough idea. And then the gun now kind of follows it more as it comes in, which is pretty cool. I don't know if the gun actually resets now or whether it stays like that, because it'd make the most sense if maybe it stayed like that in that kind of freeze frame for maybe 10 seconds and then started to reset again. Because obviously it'd reset after shooting down the Aurora, so I don't know. It's really, really cool animation though, so I'm very chuffed with that. And the next bit of news is that the thermal generator, the Precursor Thermal Generator Base, has been implemented in the lava zone. Right, so this will take us inside the lava castle, where you have this big pit. It's been updated a bit, I think, I don't remember there being these lava falls. There you go, so it spawns us inside it. So this is the actual lava base. This is where all the power is generated. So if we do the command NC all, that should give us all of our things, yes. This system converts thermal energy to electric current at 90% efficiency. Some of this energy is chemically stored on site, whilst unknown mechanisms appear to be transferring most of it to remote locations elsewhere on the planet. 30% stored for emergency use, 30% for ground-to-air weapon system, 22% primary research facility, 11% secondary bio-research facility, and 7% self-warping quarantine enforcer units, which are the warpers. So warpers are actually powered by this thing here. The system appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Facility locations have been downloaded to individual memory cards to generate HUD-mounted signals. Okay, so this is the actual base. It's actually quite large. Oh, she's talking to us about the Aurora. So it's actually probably, I think it's bigger than the one in the Lost River, although I can't tell because the Lost River one's a bit broken, isn't it? So parts of it will be ripped off. So, yeah, you can hear the roar of the sea dragon outside. Yeah, so you can come in. The interior is all fully done. Well, I think there's probably going to be some things in here that aren't implemented yet. Like, there's a little room to the left, which looks like it's going to have a kind of thing in the middle of this podium, kind of pedestal thing. It looks too important for there to be a ramp and something and then not anything be there. Or perhaps this thing here. Maybe something will raise up out of that. I don't know, maybe that's the control panel for the precursors. I'm not sure, but there's a little bridge going around as well. I'd imagine these are probably those lights that come down when you come into a room. Maybe they're not done yet. I don't know. But it looks really cool. The design on them they're incredible. There's a little kind of catwalk that goes along the top. There is water. I don't know if they're going to plan on having water in here or keeping the water or what they're doing, but it looks really cool. It has the same kind of ramp design as in the Precursor gun, which is cool, keeping the theme going. These Precursor ion crystals are huge for some reason compared to the ones inside the gun, so the animation is a bit off. This is going to be a teleportation room, I do believe. It looks identical to the one in the gun, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be where the slave teleporter from the Precursor gun leads them to. This is going to be where they come to, I think. I don't know. I still don't know what the slaves are, like what kind of life form the slaves will be. I don't understand any of that, I don't know. Maybe someone can answer that for me if they know anything more about it than I do. So, the next bit of news, and this is the confusing one, I literally went to here on just a whim. I hadn't heard any news about this place at all, but I typed in go-to and it comes up with a menu of things, and there's a go-to called go-to prism. And what you'll see here may surprise you slightly, as it surprised me, as you can probably imagine. What are these things? Like, there's maybe 5 of them. I don't know, I haven't counted. I'll go up to one now. So they look like tripods, and when I've been asking people about them, I've been calling them the tripods, because they have 3 legs, but they're obviously the power cables, I think. I don't know what they are. I was speaking to one guy, Captain Flip Flop, and he was saying that perhaps they're like power I can't remember what exactly word he used. It's like something about continuing the power through here so that it doesn't. So if one fails, there's still power going to it. Something like that. He referenced Minecraft in it, and I don't really understand Minecraft, so I won't include that in my version. But I did actually ask a developer what these are, and his exact words were they are stuff and things. So they're clearly not allowed to talk to us about them. So they're definitely interesting, and I have no idea what they are. But there's 3 of them. I don't know if there's any more of them. Ow! What are you doing? There's 3 of them. Well, at least 3 of them. I haven't actually looked around other than in this place here. This is, if you're interested, this is the Lava Lakes biome. So this is where one of the sea dragons hangs out. It's really cool. So what else is there to check out? There's the... Oh yes. So if we want to know where the antechamber is, it's up here. It's directly above where we just were, I think. I can't see the Sea Emperor down there because the draw distance for the Sea Emperor isn't great. So yeah, this is where the antechamber is going to be. It's going to be above, and then the aquarium, I'm assuming, is this massive pit beneath us. And it's massive. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching. I know it might have been a bit short, but, you know, whatever. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to Go Crunchy David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, my friends.